Austin and several surrounding cities are the exception under the UIL rules. They cannot play yet. That's because it is banned by the local health authority. But where players are back on the field, KXAN's Maggie Glenn shows us, coaches and players are doing more to try to make sure this year's season is a safe one.
The kids got to arrive in a mask. They leave in a mask. We have monitoring. In the locker rooms, we got to be really spaced out.
Football teams across Texas are getting used to new protocols during practice.
Staying apart a lot, trying to communicate online rather than in person and doing a lot of stuff like that. Not a lot of in-person contact.
But contact on the field is unavoidable, and the masks come off.
Outside, we feel right now that we're okay, so keeping distance from each other, and as long as we're staying sanitized and things outside, we're okay.
Doctors say being outside only reduces the risk when you're staying socially distant, not the case with a high-contact sport. But there are other things teams and parents can do to slow the spread.
The best team player this time is going to be the one who is honest and willing to say, listen, I don't feel well, I'm sick, I feel feverish. They have got to stay home, even if it means missing practices or games.
Some players stay determined to keep the season going by focusing on the consequences of ignoring safety measures.
If one person gets it and none of us have our masks on, then we're all quarantined and that's just the season gone.
You know, it's kind of like anything else we practice. They're going to have to become habits, and the coaches, the coaching staff, we're going to have to do a really good job of communicating our expectations with these new guidelines and safety measures.
Maggie Glenn, KXAN News.
Smaller Texas schools can play their first game August 27th. The first day of practice for 5A and 6A conferences is September 7th, and they can play their first game on September 24th.
The Austin Teachers Union told the school district it doesn't want the school year to begin until September 8th. Members don't want to teach in-person classes until at least mid-November. We asked the governor about that today. He said that decision is up to each individual school district.
First, school districts have the option of when they are going to begin school. It could be August, it could be September, it could be later. Second, they get to decide how they're going to open the school year. It could be with in-classroom learning, or it could be remote learning. That remote learning can continue for up to 8 weeks, and then after the expiration of that 8-week time period, then the TEA will work with the local school level to determine whether or not the schools are able to open up either in person or remotely. And then on top of that, when schools do open up for classroom learning, whenever that may be, if anybody ever tests positive, the school has the ability to close down for 5 days for sanitation purposes, as well as to ensure that during that time period, students will be educated remotely. Bottom line is this, and that is the power of decision-making authority is exactly where it should be, and that is with the local school board level. But second, they have all of the flexibility they need to make sure they are doing everything possible to keep their teachers as well as their students and parents safe.
And a handful of North Texas school districts go back to school in person beginning tomorrow. That includes Dublin ISD, which has about 1,200 students. Fewer than 200 will learn at home. Students will go to campuses Tuesdays through Fridays. They'll do assignments remotely on Mondays.